Once again, I am singing Renee Dugan's praises for her book, Nightwing, number 3 in the Starchaser Saga. Moving these books because I'm still doing the thing where they're decoration. And it fell. Great. This book exceeded all my expectations. And I had high ones, considering that I loved the first 2 books. Really high expectations. This book somehow managed to exceed them. Don't ask me how. I don't know. Other than that Renee Dugan is a wonderful writer. And just so amazing. Amazing person, too. Yeah. So there is more mature, darker content, but I think it's very appropriate given the plot. But I want to give a quick trigger warning and a spoiler alert. Spoilers because this is the 3rd. I've given up at this point not giving spoilers because this is the 3rd book. If you're coming to this one and you haven't read Darkwind by now, which is the 1st book, go do it. Why are you here? All right. So, trigger warning. This book talks about sexual harassment and abuse and the aftermath of abuse. All right. Nightwing. Princess Sistine Novosek is a prisoner of Valgard. Facing unbearable loss and the revelation of her own formidable power, Sistine battles her captor's cruel games in a fight to escape. Her only hope for survival lies in her own cunning and a surly guard, an imprisoned beast with his own reasons for seeking freedom, and an unexpected ally who will risk everything to bring her home. Tatiana and Quill are on the hunt. Far from the familiar, they search the shadowy corners of Valgard for their lost princess. But to rescue Sistine, they must be forced to pay higher costs than either of them bargained for. A choice that unearths an old darkness lurking at the door of their kingdom, waiting to be let inside. Banished for betrayal, Ashleigh Kovar hatches a daring plan to find the princess she's sworn to protect, but a pair of unlikely companions will guide her on a journey she's never expected, with enemies she never foresaw, and revelations that will change her understanding of Talheim's past, and the course of all their futures. Lines must be crossed, lives must be given, answers must be unveiled, and in order to thwart a tyrant's madness, sacrifices are demanded of the cabal, a price that will alter the fate of the 3 kingdoms forever. So good. Such a good book. And such a good cover. Yes, we're back here again. I'm talking about the covers. There will rarely be a book review where I don't talk about covers because I love covers. They look so pretty on my shelves. All right. Sistine has been taken prisoner and is abused and sexually harassed. And while I hate for anyone, fictional or not, to go through that, so do not say that I approve of this, because I know people on the internet will take other people's words out of context. I do not, under any circumstances, condone or approve of any sort of abuse or harassment. We good? Yes. I think the plot was very compelling. I don't approve of it, but it fit and it was very compelling. Yes. All right. I'm so happy that even though there was so much suffering in that book, there was also some pure joy. Now, spoiler, yes, Tatiana and Quill finally join. Finally. I mean, they've been dancing around it for half this book and the 2 books before that. So 2.5 books. Come on. I mean, they finally did it and I'm so happy about that. Yes, good for them. And then CeCe and Thorne finally share their first beautifully magical kiss. Yes. And if you go to my Instagram, yes, self-promotional moment, books and fandoms galore, and you look for the post on Nightwing, you can see, if you look closely, there's a bit of art that Renee Dugan was kind enough to share with me on that little special moment. Seriously, I cannot put into words how much I adore every book in the series more and more. Each one gets better. I don't know how she's doing it, but she is. And that's what matters. Renee Dugan does such a fantabulous job developing each character in the books, even if they aren't the main focus. So we, in each book, a new perspective is introduced, which I don't think I mentioned in the Dawnstar video, but a new perspective is introduced. Dawnstar's was Ash's, and Nightwing's was Tatiana's, I believe. Don't quote me on it. Yes. But their development, even though the main focus is technically Sistine, but it's expanded, but all the characters are so well developed, even though they got the main focus, which I know is really hard because I'm trying so hard to write my own stuff, and I keep forgetting there are these characters here that I need to do something with. So I applaud you, Renee Dugan, for continuing with those characters, even though they aren't the main focus of the story. Okay. I know I mentioned this before, but I think it deserves to mention again. The thought that went into these covers. I mean, Nightwing is Quill, and this is Quill. This is, oh my gosh, what's his name? I forget, but it's the Falcon. I forget the Falcon's name. Someone remind me. I'm so sorry. I feel like I betrayed the fandom, but yes, it's just so genius. I love it. And I am so excited to finish my final review for Lightfall. I can't. I've been doing a lot of speaking today, and it's just not happening anymore. I can't wait to film my review for Lightfall and then Bloodsinger at this point in time that I'm filming this is due to arrive in the mail. My ARC copy, advanced review copy for those of you who don't know what ARC is. But I'm super excited for it. But by the time that all these videos are released, Bloodsinger will have been available for almost a month for everyone to read, and I highly recommend it, even though I haven't read it yet, because I think we've all noticed by now that each book gets better and better, so yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to start reading Bloodsinger, and I'm so excited for you guys to watch my reviews of Lightfall and Bloodsinger. All right, lots of love. Bye.